Namaste, children. Hello, everyone are fit and fine. So today is the first session for fourth standard, and we are going to discuss about the topic which you come to know now. So let me see what kind of topic, why numbers are important for us. What is the need to learn numbers? So you all may be thinking why wherever we are using numbers in day-to-day life, let us find out the importance of numbers and why we need a number and history beside the numbers. So I'll be sharing a screen with you. Children, you just go through it and understand what I'm speaking to you. So we are all in the fourth grade. So I'm welcoming you for the fourth grade. So today is the first day for you. So everyone is excited to learn new things. So we are going to learn about numbers. What we are going to learn about numbers. Just a minute, children. So we want to learn about the history beside the numbers. Okay. So first we will understand the history beside the number. So here
share screen.
So children, we are going to understand the history beside numbers. So go through the screen which I am sharing you. So this is about history beside the numbers. Okay. So imagine that how we have found out the numbers. So we are in fourth grade. Again, I'm welcome you back to the fourth grade. So have you seen this kind of symbol anywhere? You have seen this has been used by primitive people. So you can't identify. Yes, this kind of symbol you have seen. This is called slingshot. We used to use this to break many mangoes from the tree in my childhood. Hope you have also enjoyed using this. So this is a slingshot once again. So from this we got the number 1. Yes, this is symbol 1, number 1. Then today we are going to learn about numbers. So what is the first chapter name? Yes. Who invented numbers? We all know about them. Early human don't know how to cook and how to dress and how to live. See, can you see the early human? Yes. Slowly they learn how to cook and how to live. See the people here, early humans, they are called primitive people. This development in the human being caused to build a society. This is a society. This kind of development in society is called civilization. Basically, we find civilization near the river side because we'll get sweet water from the river, which is useful for drinking and to grow crops. According to history, the most ancient civilization is Sumerian Babylon. Here, most of the people are shepherds. So this is the story beside the number. So they were all these peoples were living happily with the sheep, and they did not get any problem till they start losing the sheep. They used to take the sheep for grazing into the field. But what happened? Let us see. They wanted to know how many sheep they have and how many they are losing to the cruel animals in the forest. There is an intelligent shepherd in this group. So he got an idea. Can you see this intelligent shepherd? He got one idea. He took a pot and some stones. See the pot and stones. When the sheep are coming one by one out of the shed in the morning, put one stone in pot for each sheep. By the evening when they are coming in, they take out the stone from the pot. See the shepherd man? If any stone is left in the pot, then it means he has lost the sheep. This kind of ideas they used in the earlier days. From here onward, they started using stones, fruits, sticks for counting, but they don't know the script to write the numbers for many years. Slowly, they have used symbols like standing line for representing numbers. See, can you see this? Standing line, slip. They started using different symbols for writing numbers. On the caves, where they used to write? They used to write on the caves. Then they use such kind of symbols to represent numbers. See the symbol? Like Y. Finally, they made the numbers like this. They made a number from 1 to 60. Later on, they find to draw it difficult, so they utilize to draw line, sleeping line, and the dot. Red Indians use the following symbol for numbers. In India, the number system was developed in the following order. First was Brahmi numeral, then Indian, Sanskrit Devanagari script was developed, then West Arabian. Now still we are using West Arabic in a modified way. East Arabic used in Turkey, still they are using it. And the 11th century we use Epic, and 15th century. See, the 15th century and West Arabic both are similar. 16th century onwards we use our normal numbers. Around 472 AD, our great Indian mathematician Aryabhatta used the concept of zero in his Aryabhatyam. See, in the 19th century, Indian mathematician Mahavira invented the properties of zero. The symbols 0 to 9 are invented by Indians. So this system is called Indian numeric system. The Arab people have come to India for business purpose. They learn our number system and spread the system to the entire world. So that is also called Indo-Arabic numerals. So they have sent to whole world. Indian system has been sent to whole world. So these numbers 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are called digits or numerals. Numbers are formed by numerals. So number is a symbol to represent a group. Representing group with the symbol is going to form a group. The value of the digit is called face value. Face value will never change. Place value of the digit will change with respect to its places. We will learn about it. Okay. So children, I am going to stop the screen now. Now we will be coming back with the 4th standard. This was the history beside the story, our number story. Now we will learn how to. So children, we are going to start with our 4th standard. Can you see here numbers up to lakhs? Okay. So I have done now screen sharing with you. So we will understand still more in detail about numbers. So here is our welcome back to 4th standard screen. Today is the first day. So we are going to learn about numbers up to lakhs. So human eye can distinguish between, this is from your textbook, 17,000 different colors. An average human blinks around 29,000 times in a day. So we all know about numbers up to 10,000. So here is the counter. How many 10? See how many ones are making tens. You all know. 10 ones will make 110. 10 tens will make 100. 100 tens will make 1000. 10 hundreds will make 1000. 10 thousands will make 110,000. So counting in thousands, hundred, tens and ones. This is how we are doing. See how many thousands are there? So 4,000. So we will write 4 after 4 zeros. Sorry, 3 zeros. And 3 after 2 zeros. That is 300. 2 tens are there. So 20. 5 ones are there. Now combine all together with the plus symbol. This form of writing is called expanded form. We all know expanded means in an increased form. When you blow the balloon, it will increase in the size. In the same way, this is also called in an expanded form, writing in an increased size using the plus symbol. So you have to remember what is meant by expanded form. This will help you to write down during examination based on the question. When you read the question expanded form, immediately you should come to your mind that this is the way I have to write. So you should write 4,325. The same way you have to write down in words. Okay. See the same example, different example. So now how to learn about the place value and face value. Now 4 is in first place. It is in ones place. So we call 4 is in ones place. 6 is in the second place. So we call it as 610. That is 60. 5 is in 100 place. So we call it as 500s. Third is in thousands place. So we call it as 3,000s. 3,000. Now place value doesn't be changing. It will be same. So you can see, I'll explain you with that. When you, hello, okay ma'am. So this is my turn. You can do this when I'll instruct you for that. This is in your textbook. I'll instruct this for you. So I will explain you by writing on the board. Now please pay attention. Hope all are looking at the board now. I will write down the Indian place value system up to lakhs. Okay. So I will divide it in different periods also. Hope you are all paying attention on the board. I'll remember today's date. So we are learning about Indian system. Indian system. This is the place value system of Indian. Place value. Indian system. So Indian system place value chart, it's like this. Here we are dealing with the here. First we have to start with ones, O-N-E-S, ones. Then tens. Then hundreds, D-H-U-N-D-R-E, H-U-N-D-R-E-D, hundreds. Then this belongs to the first period of ones period. Then hundreds after you learn about thousand, T-H-O-U-S-A-N-D-S, thousands. Then 10,000, S-A-N-D-S. So this is a thousands period. Then we will learn about lakh, L-A-K-H, lakhs. Then comes 10 lakh. So this is lakh period. For the fourth standard, we have up to lakhs. But when we go ahead, we will when we go to the fifth standard, we will learn about crores also. For you, this much is enough. So we have to learn up to lakhs. Let us find out how many digits number we will get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digit numbers we are going to learn in fourth standard. So once again I repeat, Indian system, it is divided here into three periods. That is, first period will have ones, tens, hundreds in that. Then thousands period, that is thousands and 10,000. Lakhs period will have lakh and 10 lakhs. Okay, is it clear, children? So this is ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. So hope you will understand this. It's very easy. And I'll be sending one homework to you today to write down this Indian system 2 times in your homework book. Hope all can do it. And please don't send me next day when I will take the class. You just open the book like this. See, you can open the book like this and you can show me like this. So now history beside the we have learned, and we have learned about the place value system, and now we will learn how to construct a small digit number and the large digit number. Now here I'll divide the board into 2 parts. So here I will write smallest digit. Here I will write largest digits. Now number of digits I use here is 1. So smallest 1 digit number is 1. Largest 1 digit number is 9. Smallest two-digit number is 10. Largest two-digit number is 99. Smallest three-digit number is 100. Largest is 999. Same way, 1000 is the smallest four-digit number. Here it is 9999. Then 1000. After that, 10,000. So count how many digits are there. Now I write in the bracket one digit number, two digit number, three digit. This is the digit column. This is four digit number. This is five digit number. Okay. So 99,999. So here we have five digit number. Here we have four digit number. Same way six digit number we have. Count the number of zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 5-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will put a comma after 3 digits. I will make you understand where to put the commas also. So it is nothing but 9,99,999. So we will put a comma. Where to put a comma? In Indian system. You will understand. Okay, children? So here we'll understand in an Indian system where to put a comma. Okay. So this you can note down. Smallest one digit number and the largest one digit number. So now we will understand it's very interrelated to each other. Smallest one digit number is 1. Largest is 9. Now I'll take a number 99. If I add 1 to it, so what I'm going to get? I'm going to get 100. 99 plus 1, 100. If you want, you can do in the rough column. See, 99 plus 1 is 100. Same way, if you add 999 plus 1, if you add, you will get 1000. Same way, 9,999, you add 1 to it, you will get 10,000. 99,999, add 1 to it, you will get 1 lakh. So this is how we are interrelating. So it's very easy, children. You have to remember first digit number. Okay. Same way, 9, if you add 1 to it, you will get 10. This is how it is interrelated. So you are clear with the smallest one digit number to 6-digit number, largest one digit number to 6-digit number. Let me go ahead and explain you where to put a comma in Indian system. Now, see, I will write a number, 6-digit number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 6-digit number. So Indian system, we will put a comma with 3-digit number. There is a story beside it. I like to explain you. There was a aeroplane will be carrying Indian people and international people in them. So what happens in that flight? Suddenly there is some problem in the flight. So what Indian peoples did, first they jump out with a parachute with 3 people in them. First he jumped out parachute in a jumped in a with the help of parachute with 3 people. They could not balance it. Then the next time when they jumped, it was only 2 people. Again 2 people. Again 2 people. Now they are able to balance it. Now in the same way, looking at the Indian people, international people, what they did. Now anyhow the plane is going to problem is there. So better to jump with the parachute. So international peoples, what they did, every time in order to balance themselves, every time they jump 3 people. So you can remember Indian system way of writing like this. First you open the finger, close this 2 fingers. So first you have to put a 3-finger comma, then 2 every 2 digit. Again put a comma mark after 3 digit, then put a comma mark after every 2 digit. Let us put a comma mark here. First, second, third digit, put a comma mark. Then every 2 digit. So this is the Indian system. Now when you have difficulty in speaking out, difficulty in speaking out, you can write ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh on the top. Now it is very easy to write the number name for it. 3 on the top it is written lakh, and 45 after comma mark is written. You consider this th. Th means 1000. So how to write the number name? Number name. So 3 on the top, L is written. So we will write THREE, 3, LAKH, lakh. 45 on the top it is written TH. So we should write FORTY, 40, FIB5, TH means 1000, THOUSAND, 1000. Then what is written on the top of 600? So you will write 6 HUNDRED, 100, 600, SEVENTY, 70, EIGHT. This way of writing is called number name for our international system. So hope all have understood how to write in Indian system with the comma marks, and I will conclude this session with the recall of what we have learned. So Indian system, we have learned the story behind the number, why number is important, and how, what is the history beside it. Then we have learned about the place value system with the different periods, 3 different periods. Okay, this is, then we learn smallest digit numbers and largest digit number. Okay, goodbye. Hope you will understand it quite better with this next day recall. I will do recall of it, and please do the homework periodically. Thank you.